If you spend any time on Google Sheets, you know that big, clunky charts can take a ton of space and be a hassle to create. But what if I told you there is a trick to instantly visualize your data inside a single cell? Today, I'm going to show you how to create a Sparkline, a powerful miniature chart that can make your spreadsheets look incredibly professional in seconds. So let's dive in. For this example, let's imagine we have some sales data here for products over the past year. We have a row of numbers for each product A, B, and C. And the data is there, but it's hard to see a trend. So that's where the Sparkline formula is going to come in. So if you don't have the data organized like that, your first step is going to be to get your data ready. You want to have all of your data in either a row or a column. So here we have it all in rows. We have A, B, and C. Okay, now we're gonna choose an empty cell where we are going to be typing the formula. In this case here, I'm going to choose cell N2. And we're gonna start, as always, with an equal sign, so equals. And then we're gonna type in Sparkline. And the helper is already suggesting me here Sparkline. And then the reference is B2, which is where the data starts. Column M2. So we have all of the data for a full year for product A. Okay, we're gonna press return. And ta-da, here is your chart. You can see the trend is pretty good, it's going up. Now, the real magic of the Sparkline function is that you can customize it and make it even better. So now let's say, for example, you wanted to change the color of the line in this little chart. So that's very easy to do. We're just going to double click on our formula and we're going to edit it. So I'm gonna come here to N2 to open the formula, double click. I'm gonna come inside of the parentheses. And here's what I have to add, a comma, and that's going to indicate that there is a second part to this formula. So we're going to open brackets, we're going to say color, because that's what we want to change. Okay, so color, and we have to put it in between inverted commas. So color. Okay, comma again, and then what color do we want the Sparkline to be? We want it to be red, so again, between inverted commas, let's say red, and press return. Sorry, I forgot to close the bracket. There you go. Happens as you're doing your formulas live. All right. So this is one option. Another option, remember, let's double click here so you can see the formula again. We were looking at changing the color. So instead of color, we could say, let's change the chart type. So we can just, instead of color, we can write here chart type, okay, all together. And in between inverted commas. And then we're gonna change here, we're gonna say we want a column. So make sure you spell it correctly. So chart type, column, return, and ta-da! Sparkline is now column chart. So I think Sparkline charts are game-changing for data visualization. Instead of creating, as I said at the start, those very large, clunky charts that take half of your spreadsheet, you can add a tiny, clean visual next right to your data where you can see a clear trend. So that is really powerful. Let me know in the comments if you've been using it. If not, I hope this helps and I hope you start using it in your data visualization. And as always, you can just drag this down and apply the same chart for the other products.